Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy here, coming to you from my kitchen today, and I want to dive into 3 delicious green drink recipes to help fight diabetes. So these are going to help fight type 2 diabetes, and they're going to allow you guys to get in a ton of nutrient-rich green vegetables that also taste delicious. So green drinks are one of my favorite ways to, I always recommend this first off to people who really hate, eating spinach, eating kale, really hate eating all those dark leafy green vegetables. This is gonna be the most delicious, convenient, and easy way to get in a ton of antioxidants, a ton of vitamins and minerals from these dark leafy green vegetables, and it's also gonna allow you to get a ton of other nutrients in your system. These are things that are gonna keep your blood sugar low. They're gonna help fight diabetes. They're going to increase your insulin sensitivity, and most of all, increase your energy levels and your overall health. So I have 3 delicious, unique recipes. I'm just gonna show you guys how I make each one. I got all my ingredients laid out here. Got my blender ready to go. So let me take a look here at the first ingredient. Okay, so green drink number 1, we have a kale colada. Now, for whatever reason, they didn't have coconut milk at my local grocery store, but I usually buy the no sugar added coconut milk, but it'll taste the exact same with the no sugar added vanilla coconut milk as well, or excuse me, vanilla almond milk. So this says 30 calories per serving, has absolutely 0 grams of sugar. So I'm gonna add in a little less than a cup of this vanilla almond milk. Like I said, has no sugar added, very low glycemic, delicious taste. So I'm gonna do that. Next up here, we're gonna do about a half cup of frozen pineapple. Now this is the key ingredient. This is gonna really mask the taste of the kale. So like I said, we're trying to kind of incorporate a pina colada in with kale. So that's why we call it the kale colada. So I'm gonna grab, just from doing this so many times, I know just a small handful is about a 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna throw that in there. And next up, we have our green ingredients. So we're gonna do a handful of kale. So we're gonna put that in there. And you don't need a ton, a little goes a long way. Next up, okay, so the 2 last ingredients. So to really sweeten it, give it that, pina colada-esque taste, we're gonna use 2 packets of stevia extract. So this is an all-natural sweetener. It's got no sugar, it's low glycemic. So we're gonna put in 2 packets of this. And then another health booster, one of my favorite foods for increasing your insulin sensitivity. Another thing this is gonna do, this has 4 grams of fiber per serving. So this is gonna really offset the sugar from the pineapple. So when you factor in how much fiber is in this from the chia seeds and also from the kale, it's gonna have a very minimal impact on your blood sugar levels, but at the same time, that rich pineapple is going to mask the taste of the green kale. So this is a really important ingredient just for getting in more fiber. It's also got a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. So I'm not gonna measure it out. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of, eyeball here. So that's about a tablespoon of chia seeds. And like I said, that adds 2.5 grams of omega-3s. It adds 4 grams of fiber, extremely low glycemic. So that is it. That is my super easy kale colada recipe. So I'm gonna blend it up here and show you guys the final result. So I got the blended up. Gonna pour it in. And although you can still see the green, obviously the kale makes everything green, it still tastes like a delicious pina colada. So that was my delicious kale colada recipe, and the pineapple is so sweet, so overpowering, you will not even realize there's kale in this recipe. Next up, we got a very unique recipe. It's not only going to give you a ton of dark leafy greens, it's going to also give you some powerful antioxidants from one of the most antioxidant-rich foods in the world. Also, it's very hydrating. So let me just dive in. I call it the green machine just because it has so many different health boosters in one drink. So first off, we're gonna use the no sugar added vanilla almond milk. So about a cup of that. And then the unique ingredient, which really gives us a refreshing taste, is we're gonna put in some of this chopped cucumber. So this is about a 1/4 of a cucumber. And then another ingredient we're going to add to this to really mask the taste of the spinach leaves I'm about to put in, we're gonna do half a banana. Now this would work a lot better if the banana was frozen. I happen to just buy this, so. But for future reference, you peel the banana, put it in the freezer, it makes for an awesome green drink ingredient. So I'm gonna throw that in. Do a handful of spinach leaves. And looks like we're gonna have to add a little bit more liquid here. And let's see here. And the last ingredient, we're gonna do a small handful of goji berries. Now these are one of the most antioxidant-rich foods in the world, the most nutrient-dense fruit in the world. So we're gonna do a small handful of these. Try to break them apart here. Sprinkle a few more in there. So this has a ton of vitamin A, a ton of vitamin C, has really good quality fiber. One serving has 2 grams of fiber. And it's a relatively low sugar fruit, so it's not gonna spike your insulin. And like I said, you have lots of fiber coming from the spinach leaves and the goji berries. So this is going to keep your insulin levels really low. It has a ton of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. So let me blend this up quick and I'll show you guys the final result. Just got it all blended up, pour it in the cup. Already can smell it. Smells super refreshing from the cucumber. And that's actually extremely delicious. It's so easy to drink. I do not taste the spinach, any of the green veggies in here at all. The cucumber makes it really refreshing, and then the banana and the goji berries give it a ton of, high quality vitamins, antioxidants. Overall, a high quality green drink recipe. So this is my green machine recipe. Okay, next recipe, wanted to come up with something a little bit different than the other 2 recipes, something richer and more decadent. So I call this one Nutty Greens. This is gonna give you a lot of healthy monounsaturated fat. It's very low glycemic and has a ton of health boosting properties that are type 2 diabetic friendly. So our first ingredient, like the other 2, and you can use the no sugar added low calorie coconut milk or the almond milk for these recipes. This is just what I happen to have here. So should be good. So that's my almond milk, and then I'm going to do a scoopful of, probably be equivalent to a tablespoon of this no sugar added almond butter. So let me scoop this up. So this has no sugar added, super low glycemic. Make sure you buy the kind that says no added salt or sugar, just like this. And another powerful health boosting ingredient. This is really high in omega-3 fatty acids. We're gonna put a small handful of walnuts in. So it's gonna give it a nice, rich, nutty taste. So we have a small handful of that. And then our green ingredient, we're gonna use this green superfood powder for this recipe. Now, I'm not affiliated with this company in any way. I just find that it's, first off, you can even drink this stuff in water. It doesn't taste the best, but it's not like it's drinking pure like broccoli or spirulina or anything like that. So this green superfood has a ton of antioxidants, has a ton of green superfoods. So this has wheatgrass, it has barley grass, alfalfa, spirulina, spinach, broccoli, and chlorella. So it's gonna help remove mercury from your body, extremely type 2 diabetic friendly, has has less than 1 gram of sugar, so it is very low glycemic. So we're gonna do about 1 scoop of this. And let me blend it up, show you guys the final result. So there we go. Pour it in the cup here. And although it doesn't look extremely appetizing, it actually tastes similar to how you'd imagine like a peanut butter sandwich would taste. So that kind of sounds weird, but that's literally how it tastes. So really rich, really decadent, got great sources of monounsaturated fats. We got our green superfood ingredient in here. We got the no sugar added almond milk, so it's type 2 diabetic friendly. Really easy way to get in your antioxidants and your green superfood. So those are 3 type 2 diabetic friendly green drink recipes. So versatile, they all have different ingredients. I mean, obviously like with the goji berries, that's a pretty unique green drink recipe. And then we got chia seeds, pineapple, almond butter, walnuts, green powder. So I try to give you guys a good variety. I don't want you guys to get sick of consuming the same things over and over again. So I try to make each recipe a little bit different and have each one have different health boosting properties. So those are 3 delicious green drink recipes. Signing off for now, about to head to the gym and get my workout in, but I'll talk to you guys real soon.